Over the years, President Donald Trump has been very vocal about his contempt for the press.
Now the man he's appointed chairman of the Federal Communications Commission is going after a Bay Area broadcaster for reporting about ICE activity happening in the South Bay. Crown 4's Dan Kerman reports.
This is really concerning.
The new chair of the Federal Communications Commission has launched an investigation regarding a January 26th KCBS radio report on ICE activity in San Jose.
The county's response network says agents in San Jose were in unmarked vehicles, including a black Dodge Durango, a gray Nissan Maxima, and white Nissan truck.
You had ICE agents undercover doing operations in East San Jose, and part of the town known for violent gang activity, and you had this radio station broadcasting the live location, identifying the unmarked vehicles that they were in, and again, against the backdrop of Democrat leaders in Congress saying it's time for people to take fights to the street against Trump's agenda. So we have sent a letter of inquiry, a formal investigation into that matter, and they have just a matter of days left to respond to that inquiry and explain how this could possibly be consistent with their public interest obligation.
There is nothing more fundamental to the First Amendment than that the government may not threaten to crack down on speech simply because it doesn't like what you have to say.
David Loy with the First Amendment Coalition says just the threat of an investigation exerts a chilling effect on the freedom of speech and the freedom of the press.
I think the best thing journalists can do at this point in this environment is to put their heads down and keep reporting the best obtainable version of the truth to the American people, to serve their communities by seeking and reporting the truth without fear or favor.
Dan Shelley with the Radio Television Digital News Association says KCBS did nothing wrong and was simply reporting the facts of the story.
Agents in San Jose were in unmarked vehicles.
But others worry reports such as these put law enforcement officials at risk.
It could get the agents hurt. The operation could be compromised. There's privacy concerns with them. So it's totally ill-advised and unacceptable.
In terms of the legality of this reporting, constitutional law experts say the courts have already ruled this is protected by the First Amendment.
Here we have the FCC weaponizing their ability to do an investigation of activity which has been settled as protected by the First Amendment for 50 years or more, over half a century.
Crown 4 reached out to KCBS, and a spokesperson for Odyssey said they had no comment on the matter. Dan Kerman, Crown 4 News.